Let's talk about something happier. Let's talk about story time. This one is called Jeff Almost Got Me. Hello there. If you're reading this and don't believe in Jeff the Killer, you're wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong, 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 wrong. This was a front page story in my newspaper. The article had this in it. Last night a boy was attacked by a killer. The boy says that he had a large smile and a bleached face. He said that he came in silently, he couldn't hear him. Well, yeah, but he awoke right when he felt a weight on his bed. The killer said in an insane person's voice, "Go to sleep." Go to sleep. The boy tried to scream, but his voice was blocked by the killer's hand. He struggled, but the killer stabbed him in the leg. A loud screech was heard throughout the house. The boy's father came in and yelled, "Get off my son!" A gunshot was heard. The police showed up minutes later. The killer shot out the window and ran into the shadows. The police... By the way, all this is in the newspaper article? The police alerted the hospital for the boy's injury. He's in the hospital right now. When the nurse handed me that paper and I read that article, I said to myself, he'll be back, I know it. That night, an evil smile appeared at my window. I yelled for a doctor or nurse, but no one heard me. The window started to open. I couldn't move because my leg was broken since he stabbed it. Must have been a very heavy knife then. It opened. I closed my eyes in fear, but he looked at me and said in a very deranged voice, "Why? Why am I doing this? Why did this have to happen?" That actually hurt my voice a little to do. Then he looked at me and said in a sort of calm voice, "Oh, you're not asleep, are you?" I nodded no. I've never been so confused by 3 words. I nodded no. He said in a more calm voice, "Well, I guess I have to kill you now." Right after that, he sighed. Then he said to me in an angry voice, "I'm sick of all this killing!"
You sound like a fucking teenager going through puberty.
But I always have this urge to do it. Why? Then I said to him in an embarrassed voice, if you ever feel like killing, go to a shooting range or a biker bar."
Oh, biker bar.
My glasses. Then Jeff stared at me and said, "Really?" I say in a happy voice, "Yeah." Then he said in a nice soft voice, "Yeah, you're probably..." And then he interrupted himself. And then his voice turned deep and evil. Then he started mumbling 3 words. Because he spelled out all the letters individually. Right when I heard those 3 words, I started to cry. I yelled to Jeff, "Jeff, just leave me alone. I'm only 10. Then he stared at me and said in a laughing voice, "Why? Why should I leave you alone? Why?" Then I stood there for a second and said 4 simple words. "Because I'm not Lou." Then he stood there and jumped out the window. I said 2 last words to him, and those words were, "I'm sorry." Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.